Certainly not the target species. Second cast, got a nice little snook there. We're gonna let this one swim off. Sun's about to come up, so hopefully the herring, skippy, flathead, tail, whatever we can find off this beach, will come out and say hello. Welcome back, legends. Very early morning start. As you can see, it's full moon weekend. I'm that excited I can't speak. I'm actually truly honoured to be down a local Perth beach with AKA Mr. Paddlefisher Andy. We're going to catch up. We're going to have a little light tackle beach session. So I'm going to put you on the chest cam shortly as that sun creeps up. That moon's going to set. So I do like this morning's conditions. Moon set on sunrise. We're going to see what we can catch. We're just going to chill out on this beautiful Perth, West Australian beach. We're going to talk all things fishing, have a few laughs, have a little bit of banter, and we'll see what's swimming around these local beaches. Without further ado, I'll get set up. I'll put you on the chest cam and we'll see you very soon on the water. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. Sun is about to creep up. I'm here with AKA Mr. Andy Paddlefisher. We'll get him on the camera shortly. He's there enjoying his time on the sand. I've caught a snook before the camera. I could put the camera on properly. I've just dropped a couple of herring. I'm in one of Andy's backyards, so, you know, I find when you do go to other beach spots that you don't fish all the time, you have to fish in different ways. And it might be the morning of me just watching Mr. Paddlefisher go about his way. He's already got some lovely herring in the esky. And my plan today is just to absorb, watch how he goes about his work, enjoy the sunrise, watch that moon set. You know, you get a couple of hours, feed in the water, on the sand. If I catch some fish, happy days, but I'm not too concerned. I'm not really after a feed this morning, more just to come down and say hello to Andy and said watch how he goes about it. And we are hooked up. Now I've dropped 2 herring already, so I'll see how we go. I've just got the CID small iron candy on and I've just rigged it with a couple of assist hooks, size 4. And we've got a beautiful jumping little herring. So I'll see how we go. But it's an absolute stunning morning though. I've noticed all the herring lately have been very aerial, which has made it very hard to keep even the assist hooks in. See if we can beach this one in. And there we go. Beautiful little West Australian herring on the CID iron candy. Beautiful little fish. We'll put him in the bucket. We'll probably keep a couple for bait. And the rest we'll see if Andy wants for himself or we'll just let them swim off. But it's an absolute cracking morning. See Andy there's going about his work. And I'll get this one in the bucket and we'll obviously have another few hundred casts. Yes, you will catch fish once the sun's up, but you'll definitely catch a lot more before the sun hits the water. I think it's nice this morning, you know, it's a Sunday, it's a beautiful morning, there's no pressure. I'm not after a feed, couple for fresh baits, and we'll see what happens next week. Generally, you know, we've had full moon. Can generally be pretty slow the following week after the full moon, but it's certainly not going to stop me from fishing, that's for sure. So I said probably another 2 casts on this, and then we'll switch out, try a micro jig, try a couple of shiver sticks. I've obviously got, you know, the Vex pre-made bait rigs as well if I want to try, but as many of you may know, I do like throwing lures off these beaches. It's a lot of fun, you just don't know what you're going to catch. So I have one more cast with this. So don't work that lure the whole way back because a lot of the time they'll, like that last one, only 5 metres from my feet. So certainly don't rip it in, just go nice and steady. And I'm just hopping that off the sand. I'm just lifting the rod tip very gently. You know, and just feeling for any hits. As I said, I've caught a snook, dropped a few herring, landed a herring. So I'm already very happy with that. You know, there's a lot of hours you got to put off these metro beaches. And some days I certainly can't buy fish, so just nice to be out in the water. Sometimes I'll do a couple of twitches to the side. This is number 3, so if I don't get one on this, I might even try the little humble 15 gram twisty first. Haven't thrown that for a while. Oh, there we go. As I said, right in close. That was, again, 5 meters from my feet. So those fish, they're just coming through up and down with Andy's burley, and said I just kept that at the same speed, retrieval. See if we can get another one in. Happy days. Turning into a little ripper session. So I'm in Andy's backyard, so I'm going to take in how he goes about his work. And just, you know, you're always learning. You never stop learning. Get this one in. Oh, it's a jumper. I thought it was a lot closer. I was expecting it to be beach, but it's actually still in that little section there. This is where you lose most of your fish. This one's got about five fish with it. And we lost the hook. So one more cast. Yeah, that one threw the hook. So that's what I was about to say. In that front section, as that water pulls back and they shake their heads, you lose a lot of fish. We'll have another cast now. So I've just hooked up again, and I can't believe how aerial these herring have been over the last few weeks. I think it's quite fun. Mini marlins, some people will laugh at that. I just dropped another one. I think it's definitely going to be the morning of not being able to land fish. I'll have one more cast, and we'll try again. Oh, bugger. So this is the video of how to lose herring. You have to change your own luck. You have to keep going, be persistent. I've probably hooked about 10 now, got one onto the sand. So it's a little bit frustrating, but you know, some days you just have these sessions and you just got to push through it and just keep trying. Keep casting. If I don't stay connected, probably with one more lure change, I'll probably try another bit of bait with the Vex pre-made rigs. So I'm getting hits pretty much every cast, just really not committing. I don't know if that moon's, oh, that's a better fish. That's a good hookup. That feels good. Now, can we keep this one on? So I've just got the silver 11 gram shiver stick on, just slow rolling that back in. I dare say this fish is going to jump in a minute. Oh, they go, there's a lot of fun on the light tackle, this stuff. Just trying to keep my rod tip down as low as possible. There's plenty of herring with this one. I'm just going to walk it back, not too much pressure on it. Try to actually land a fish today, Nolan, would be nice. And that is a very, very healthy West Australian herring. There've been some really good size ones lately. That's just on the silver shiver stick. See Andy there, he's in the zone. Andy's actually showing me how to fish, so getting a lesson in his backyard this morning. That's beautiful little herring. We'll put that one in the bucket, and obviously we'll have another cast with the same lure. With those assist hooks held in nicely. Finally got another one on the sand. I'm very happy with that. What I'll do shortly is I'll actually, well, before we have the sun hit the water, I'll actually put on a larger lure. Andy's hooked up again. Beautiful. Mr. Paddlefisher going about his work. Just loves it. He just loves it. So good seeing other anglers, just how they go about their way. He's just ripping that in. He's keeping the line tight. And I reckon I dare say he'll have a beautiful herring on. Get himself a very nice feed. Yeah, lovely, lovely herring. So as I was saying, I'm gonna try a larger profile lure in a minute. Now that I've got a couple of fish in the bucket, I feel okay with myself. I managed to get more than one fish in. I'll probably put a larger profile on just in case. I mean, I wouldn't expect too many tailor to swim past this beach. It's quite calm, it's quite open, not much structure. These flies are absolutely, he's got another bump then. So might just have 2 more casts of this. Just keeping it really slow because they'll actually hit you before this first wave. Yeah, 2 more casts. I was going to put the bait rig on. I might still put the bait rig on. But I'm pretty happy now. I managed to get a few fish. That moon is still up as well. So I typically will be a bit slower today and then obviously into next week. Towards the end of next week, as we come into another moon phase, you should see the fishing improve. It's all about your conditions, your wind, your swell, fishing around structure. And it really, it comes down to what you actually want to go and catch as well. We all want to obviously catch fish, but certain fish you can target, more confidently, I should say, with the right conditions. All right, we'll have one more with this. What will I go next? Decisions. Actually, I might throw a smaller profile stick bait, but try to see if I can. I reckon you can get skippy and flathead here on the right day as well. So oh, lovely on the surface. Oh, I love when they hit you on the surface. So good, so good. As I said, the pressure's off now because I've got a couple in the bucket. So now I can just watch Andy go about his work. Oh, these flies. You can't pick them up on the camera, but they're actually, I reckon I've got 20 flies on my face. These are feisty herring too. I might put the micro jig on. Be nice to pick up a skippy or flathead. Just trying to keep that rod tip as low as possible. It's just in here now in this first wave. Oh, what is that? That looks like a decent fish. Looks bigger when it jumped. That's a solid herring, I reckon. Beautiful herring. Awesome. On the silver 11 gram shiver stick, flapping about. Get him up here. Well, I am well stoked with that. I've kept the hooks in a couple of fish this morning, so I'm absolutely stoked. I don't even know if I'll do a lure change. No, I will. I'll do a lure change. I'll put on a micro jig, see if I can pick up a skippy. But I'm well happy with that. That's me sorted. 3 fish. I might even give these to the kids for dinner. I've got some prawns that my beautiful wife went and got for me the other day. So we're gonna have prawns tonight, but that's on that 11 gram little shiver stick. And they're definitely come on the bite now. So happy days. I was going to use the Vex pre-made rig. I had got it out, but now that I've got a couple of those herring in the bucket, I'll just wrap this back up. As I said, go and check these out at your local tackle store. They come in a foam block, put it back in the tray. As you can see, absolute stunning morning. Andy's actually toweling me up. I think that's Andy's probably 10th herring. So you can see that naughty moon is up there. That's going to slow the fishing over the next few days. So Andy is absolutely cleaning up over there. So we'll put this pre-made rig back. I'll probably have one more cast with shiver stick, do a few metal slices. But I've already had my fun. Look where we live. You can get down to any local beach, get up early, have a quick fish, go home before the kids are up, have a coffee. It's the best way to start the day. All right, I'm gonna have another cast. This is an amazing morning. Yeah, I've gone back with the silver 11 gram shiver stick. As I said, I've got 3 in the bucket. Maybe one more that the kids can have a little feed tonight. They're not gonna eat the prawns. But I think the key this time of year, you have to get up early, whether you've got a sea breeze, whether you've got cloud, whether you've got swell. The key at this time of year, you need to get up before the sun hits the water. These fish, they'll switch right off generally when that sun gets too far up in the sky. And for me as well, there's less people on the beaches. Oh, that didn't even hit the water. Oh, that didn't even hit the water. Oh, that was awesome. I didn't even get to turn the bail arm over. You know it's good when the fish just absolutely fight for the lure. Oh, that was insane. That actually smashed it before I even turned the bail arm over. So good, so good. I'm trying to wrestle these flies off my face. Oh, that was incredible. I was not expecting that. Before I even turned the bail arm over, the rod the lure got smashed. Oh, all the white bait. Oh, I just pulled hooks. Was that a tailor? That might have been a tailor. That felt pretty good. That absolutely crunched it before I could even turn the bail arm. All right, let's go again. Oh, that was cool. I'm not going to get in Andy's way as he's fighting a fish. But what I love, I've already got some fish in the bucket. It's not even 5 o'clock. We're going to let Andy, I'm pretty sure he's got a fish, or he's going to re-rig. We'll just let him go about his way, won't get in his way. We'll go and have a chat with him shortly. I'm pretty sure I lost a skippy just then, so I'm going to probably put on a micro jig. I think it's not even 5 o'clock yet, so no, he's going to have another cast. We'll let him have this cast and then we'll go and see what he's up to. As you can see, there he goes, Watchka. Yeah, so again, he's just casting in that front section just before those waves are forming. And he's a pretty chilled out fisho. Just sets the rod in the rod holder and away he goes. But look, he's loving it. So we might leave him be for now, and we will go and put on the micro jig, have a few more casts. But I've got 3 fish in the bucket, so I'm happy with that. So good morning. We'll go and say a quick hello. We won't disturb him because he's on a hot bite. There, how you going, Andy?
It's all good, mate.
On a hot bite.
I'm on a hot bite, but yeah, they haven't arrested a minute. So.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I've got 3 in the bucket, so I'm pretty much happy. I might get one more, but yeah, so it's an absolute cracking morning. So this is how you fish, and you usually just have it in the rod holder and just watch for bites and
Generally
just.
Speaking,
yeah.
It's really hot. I'll hang on to it.
Yeah, nice.
So it's all about enjoyment for me, not them out.
Yeah, I'm the same. As I said, I could keep pulling them in, but I'm the same. I've got what I really need or want, and just gonna. Yeah, just enjoy this. I actually thought the moon was going to set earlier than this morning, so I don't know if I got that wrong today with the moon set, but do you find it slows up now? Like the next few days will be pretty slow off the beach if you were to come back?
Look, I'll be honest, I don't pay that much attention.
Yeah.
I'm very busy at work, so
yeah.
I fish when
you can, yeah.
Although I do pay attention to a certain extent, fish when you can.
Yeah. I think that's a great philosophy for a lot of anglers, Don't procrastinate. If you can go, you go. And, probably over the years, you've caught so many fish that if you didn't go, you wouldn't have caught.
That's right.
So, yeah, it's about getting out. We're going to let him leave him alone now, let him have his space. We'll have probably one more cast with a little, we'll go the micro jig, and then we'll probably call it a day. Look at this. This is where we live. This is where we live. It is absolutely stunning. Get yourself down to these local beaches, have a crack. Take it in, first light bite. It is epic. Let's get it. Let's go try again. I want to see if I can pick up a flathead or a skippy. I've got a larger, you probably see me throw my pink and blue and silver one as well. That's 15 grams, so gets out a little bit further. There's a little bit more weight to it. I might try that one as well. Pretty sure I pulled hooks on either a tailor or a skippy. It wasn't a herring. It was too much weight before. But it's very interesting that the shiver stick had the most interest today. But every day is different. So Andy's killing it on bait. I could have definitely put bait on. This might be all over now. The bite might be over. It can be quick and fast in the mornings. I might try I'll have to try the yellow shiver stick. It'd be rude not to put the yellow on. Done really well last few months with the yellow. Oh man, these flies are so bad. They're so bad. But I'll have another. Oh, mad hit again. It's not staying connected. Oh, there we go. There we go. On the little micro jig. Doesn't feel super well hooked. I don't know how to explain it. I've said it on a few videos recently, but you can just tell when their hooks aren't really in these fish. Well, I feel like this one's definitely going to pull hooks, so I'm not going to get too excited to get this one in. They're still out there. I think they're definitely slowing up. Just trying to keep that rod tip as low as possible to the ground, to the water, and just go nice and easy. This one is mini to suit my micro jig. Very small fish. I think I'll change it to the yellow shiver stick, whether I get this one in or not. Let's have a look. Yeah, that one there is bait size. That one will definitely be bait. That's probably the smallest herring I've caught in a very, very long time. So we'll get this one in the bucket. Put the yellow shiver stick on and yeah, call it a morning. But it's going to be hard to stop because have a look at this place. This is where we live. It is absolute paradise. And you can see Mr. Paddlefish. Oh, got a jumper. He's still getting him on bait. Very beautiful herring. I'm trying with lures. I'm being a bit stubborn. I could put the bait on, but I'm going to just have one more cast with the twisty. Then I'm going to call it a morning, but Andy's killing it on the herring. All right, as I said, I've left Andy alone. He's actually caught some herring, I'd say, pushing well into 30 centimetres. Probably a session we both just chatted off camera that you'd actually dream about. We love catching anything, and I was going to say thank you very much to Andy there for letting me come down to one of your backyards.
Well, it's not letting you come down, mate. It's a public beach. Everyone's welcome, and very much recommend everyone give this a crack.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's not much better than just, well, I chucked the bait, no one was chucking lures.
Yes.
It was a wonderful session, mate.
Yeah.
Glad to finally
I know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm gonna let him be. He's actually towed me up. He's being very humble. I love that. As saw that bait in the water there. Yeah, it's amazing. So he doesn't get as animated, as excited as me. I know he does. He keeps it very close to his chest. But I've just seen all this white bait in here getting chased. You can definitely keep fishing here with bait. Lures obviously didn't work. Andy showed me up. He showed me how it's done. As I said, absolute cracking morning. I think we've just hit 6 o'clock. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to head home. I'm going to see the kids. Going to see my beautiful wife. Every day that we can do this is a blessing. You have to really appreciate where we live in the best state in Australia. Western Australia has the best beaches, the best people, the best fish. Get yourself down to these local beaches, get yourself a rod, go to your local tackle stores, get all kitted up and come down and have some amazing fun. Yes, we didn't catch any huge fish, but we still had a great time. Put the feet in the water, in the sand. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. It's just been an absolute pleasure to fish with Paddlefisher Andy this morning. True gentleman, and I really do appreciate his time. And hopefully we'll be able to hit the sand again. Hopefully we both were just talking. We've had a couple of nice little chats, and we're both talking. We like fishing autumn off these beaches as well, so hopefully we can tee up another session in the coming months. Whitebait still getting chased, herring is still bubbling. I've had my fun. Just taking it all in. Thanks for watching as always. Stay safe, tight lines, and we'll see you out there again soon. Cheers. Well, that's a wrap. As you can see there, got some nice herring, couple for bait, couple for the kids' dinner. I just wanted to thank Andy from Paddlefisher. Please go and check out his channel if you haven't on YouTube. It was a very fun morning on the sand. And I just want to thank Andy for his time. I learned a lot of things. He obviously caught a lot more fish on bait, but I had some fun. Got some on the shiver stick, got some on the micro jigs, missed a few. Probably dropped a skippy as well, but it was a great morning on the sand. Some of these will be bait, and some of these will be the kids' dinner. Some really nice size herring and some bait size as well. But it was a fun morning on the sand regardless. So we will see you soon, shortly on the sand. Thanks for watching as always. Tight lines, be safe, and have a great day. Cheers.